Boys, I need to tell you about this new infinite money glitch. It's called check fraud. That's it. Oh, oh, it's so good. It's so good. TikTokers go wild over a Chase Bank glitch, but they're in for a rude awakening. A glitch, mind you. This is a glitch. At Chase Bank's ATMs, which allowed customers to withdraw money from their account after depositing fake checks for large sums, has seen a wave of people flaunt their cash online. Ha! Silly banks with their glitches that give you free money. Or do they? It appears some Chase customers wrote checks with outlandish amounts and deposited them to get tens of thousands of dollars that weren't theirs, which had some calling it an infinite money hack. Oh my god, you can just make a check, deposit it, and when the bank credits your account with that money before the check is cleared, you can just withdraw that money. Oh my god, that's incredible. And then when the check bounces, I guess just nothing happens. I guess nothing happens after that. Hans Hermann Hoppe spoke a lot about individuals called high time preference individuals. It's something you should look into. But anyway, but experts say this isn't a harmless life hack. You don't say. But rather a case of classic check fraud because that's what it is. That's how check fraud works. You say, here's a totally real check and this money will be paid into my account. And the bank goes, okay, we're going to credit your account with this money. And then obviously after the check clears, good and golden. However, if the check does not clear, like you'll then be debited the money from that account, whatever you withdrew, and then you have to pay it back. And also, if it turns out that the check was fraudulent from your side, that's check fraud and you go to jail. That's and that is the way it's worked for decades, like decades and decades now. I get that, especially over in Britain, checks just aren't a thing over here anymore. You like never see a check anymore. I think they're still used a little bit over in America. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I mean, most of you that watch me are Yanks. You'll know. But over here in Britain, checks aren't a thing. You still get a checkbook from the bank, but I can't tell you the last time I used or received a check. Like nobody does it anymore. But yeah, it's check fraud. It's a crime. And if it's a big enough amount and you do it like in several places, it's a federal crime. So like you're going to jail and you still have to pay all of the money back. But experts say, yeah, check fraud, which is punishable by fines and jail time in serious cases. Social media users who tried the hack reported seeing the money initially reflected in their account balance or were able to get cash from ATMs before their fake checks cleared, because what banks do sometimes is they just credit the money in your account in preparation for the check clearing. This is obviously just to make things easier for you, or do you need the money now? We'll credit your account now. So this was obviously just a little nice thing that Chase Bank were offering, because a lot of banks, they're like, no, that money's not available until the check clears. But some banks are nice and credit you a little bit early. However, if the check bounces and you've already withdrew the money, then well, you're fucked. However, Chase, one of the oldest banks in the country, was quick to crack down, leading to many customers posting update videos where they are devastated over huge negative balances in their accounts. We are aware of this incident and it has been addressed. Regardless of what you see online, depositing a fraudulent check and withdrawing the funds from your account is fraud. Plain and simple, a Chase spokesperson told DailyMail.com. Now, I could have told you that. Anybody could have told you that. Right, depositing fake checks is check fraud. How do more people not know about that? Even though checks aren't a thing over here, even I know that. Oh, there's no actual money. I'm going to withdraw it all anyway. Not worried about that. I'm sure nothing will happen after this. Look at the look at them. Yeah. Infinite money. Look at them all celebrating this guy's credit rating getting fucking nuked. He's a fucking idiot. Look at them all patting his back. Like, they're so happy for him. Like, yeah, we eating tonight. Look at him, he's so happy. He thinks, hell yeah, I've discovered an infinite money glitch. I'm going to be the next Elon Musk. Look at them all queuing up. Oh, good lord. Chase declined to comment any further on how people were able to circumvent its safety protocols. One of the most recognisable videos came out of this short-lived trend, showed a man walking out of a Chase Bank in Yonkers, New York, and cheering as he fanned out a wad of cash. Cash that he has to pay back every penny of. Three of his friends surrounded him as they all celebrated their ill gotten gains. They then cruised through the streets, hanging out their car, holding $100 bills in their hand, and beaming with their Chase debit cards in their mouths. Other videos showed dozens of people lining up outside Chase branches, allegedly hoping to exploit the supposed glitch. The euphoria was short lived, though, as people began to share screenshots of their Chase accounts with scarily large negative balances. Look at that. Oh, 31 grand. Oh, oh my God. Oh, superb. 10 grand. What do I even do now, bro? I don't know how it works over in America, so I can't comment. But usually, if it's not a weekend, it takes 2 or 3 days for a check to clear. It takes 2 or 3 days for a check to clear. Now, if you've withdrawn all of that money, then you just put it back, right? So I think it takes about 2 to 3 days for a check to clear. If it doesn't clear, then whatever you withdrew just debits out your account, or if the check obviously bounces because it's a fake check. I think if it's a fake check, it bounces pretty quickly then. So all you have to do, bro, is that 31 grand, all you have to do is pay that back. Or, in the space of 3 to 5 days, did you spend 31 grand? In the space of 3 to 5 days? 31 grand. In the space of, even in a week. How the hell can you spend 31 grand in a week? Just pay it back. Oh, no, you can't because it's all gone because you spent it. What the fuck did you spend it on? Gonna be cars, designer bags. Take that shit back. Take that shit back and get your money back. But Jesus Christ. Holy fucking shit, man. Anybody else noticing something as well? I like that. Oh. People putting themselves in generational debt by using the Chase glitch so they can buy a nice car that they'll own for 2 days before all their assets are seized by the bank. Yeah. One visibly distressed man showed pending deductions from his account balance, one for $31,000 and another for over $7,000. Both were due to an ATM or deposit error. Fuck man, he says as he rubs his face. They really told me to tap in. The next day it was supposed to clear, but look at my account. Another person showed that his account was nearly $11,000 in the red after taking part in the trend. Many people also took the opportunity to make fun of the people who fell for the get rich quick scheme through snappy memes. One person joked that people were putting themselves in generational debt to buy a nice car that they'll only own for blah blah blah. We've just read that. It wouldn't be generational debt though. Debt is fortunately these days only owned by the person who took it out. However, that means it's linked to their estate. So see if your father had assets worth £1,000,000, but he was also £1,000,000 in debt. See, when he dies, all his creditors are allowed to seize what they are owed from his estate, so you ultimately would get nothing. Others didn't quite see the humour in it, instead opting to warn people what may be coming for them. Where's the rest of it? What is the Chase Infinite Money glitch? Right, that was that guy going, this is fraud. You're stupid. Right, one woman said Chase is going to put a hurting on anyone who engaged in this fraud and criticise people for being foolish enough to post their stealing on because they were all uploading it. Yeah, just committed check fraud. Here's my face. Here's my account that links to my IP address. Here's my name, my name, address, social security number. Come and get me. I swear to God. Go ahead and spend that money now, she said. Who told you this was going to be a safe way to get money? You don't think this is going to be trackable? Because, your name and everything is bound to your account. And also there's cameras at the ATMs that can see you. Yeah, they're all caught. Basically, they are all caught. The prosecutor is going to have a very easy time. A very, very easy time. And then they're going to go in there and go, I was just following a TikTok trend. Yeah, go on, do that. I'm sure the judge will love it. Jim Wang, a popular financial educator on TikTok, posted his own take on the Chase glitch mania and warned people that they'll face serious consequences for what they've done. In the case of this glitch, it was just check fraud. You're going to get in huge trouble if you do something like this, he said. Just because money appears in your account doesn't mean it's literally yours, he said. If you spend it and are forced to pay it back, you're going to have to figure out a way to pay it back. Many people who did the glitch complained that they are now in debt, but that could be the least of their worries. Check fraud can be prosecuted at the state or federal level. The maximum punishment for large thefts of money from financial institutions is a fine of £1 million and 30 years imprisonment. Right, so see any of this infinite money stuff? Oh, hey, there's like totally a glitch at the ATM. Oh, you can totally, you will get caught. You'll get caught. It's fraud. It's fraud. Anytime you take money that's not yours, that's stealing. That is stealing, right? And it's amazing that a lot of people don't know that and don't care. Oh, but it's fine. I saw it on TikTok.